Hi, we're here with Ben Pruce from Holden. Ben, can you tell us a little bit about how Holden got started?
Sure. Well, actually, this is our 10th year. So 10 years ago in Portland, Oregon, the two founders of the company, Mikey LeBlanc, who's a professional snowboarder, and Scott Zergobel, who's our design director, basically didn't see what they wanted in the marketplace, and knowing enough people and having a clear sense of what was missing, they set out to start the brand. And so in Portland, Oregon, they embarked on filling kind of this miss in the market for a real sense of street style and kind of street sensibility brought to the mountain. So a bit more sense of tailoring, a bit more sense of kind of, let's say, on-trend fashion that was going on, but reflecting kind of the who's and what's of what Mikey was about and what Scott was about. And that was sort of where we started. And 10 years later, we're further, bigger, better than we were before. We've gone sort of from the top of the mountain as functional outerwear into streetwear. We kind of recognize that our lives don't start and stop on the mountain. So if you live in Portland, Oregon, you know that it's wet, cold, rainy a lot of the year. So we want to make sure we got stuff that you can wear to work, hang out after you go riding, kind of ride your bike to the coffee shop, and that's sort of what the collection looks like these days.
Well, congratulations. There's some really awesome pieces. And you have a really unique vibe in here. I was hoping you could tell us a bit about your design aesthetic and what we can plan to see for 2012-13.
Sure. Well, I think you kind of picked it up when you came in here. You said, wow, this really does feel like the Northwest, really does feel sort of crafted. You'll see from Scott, who's our design director, this real sense of sort of things that are lived in a sense we have this motto of timeless quality. We really like things that kind of look like they can stand the test of time. They're not, I don't want to say they're not trendy, but they're not just meant for a moment today. They're meant to be things that you can wear in your wardrobe and get maximum mileage out of. And you kind of go back to year after year and feel good about it. Goes with those jeans, goes with whatever kind of is happening. And you feel like, they're just those things that you always want to keep around. And so you'll see our color palette has sort of a neutrality to it. So it merchandises well, it mixes and matches, and it doesn't feel like, wow, I can't believe I bought it. And now a year later, you look in your closet and go, what was I thinking? Our stuff, you can pull out a couple years later and go, wow, it still looks great. It's still kind of on trend. And, the stuff you're wearing kind of has a real crafted feel to it. So.
Well, thank you.
Sure.